Today we're going to be checking out Audio-Technica's new truly wireless earbud set called the Audio-Technica, excuse me with the name, it's a little complicated, ATH-CKS5TW. Not exactly the most memorable or charming name, but hey, it's a pretty good quality product, so let's check it out. Alright, so this is the refresh of Audio-Technica's previous version of the truly wireless earbuds. So let's start off with what was inside the box. Audio-Technica did have a lot of accessories that they included with this set of earbuds. So some of the things they included were a pair of earbuds, a left ear and a right ear of course, a charging case that is made of a durable plastic material, a USB-C to regular USB cable. The cable is only 1 foot long, so you may have to charge these at a place like your computer. A pair of silicone rings which help secure the earbud in your ear when you're doing something intense. Ear tips that come with 4 different sizes. You get the extra small, the medium, and the large. By default, the medium ones are going to come already installed on the earbuds themselves. And last but not least, a quick start guide. On this quick start guide, there's some pretty basic info in there on how to connect your earbuds to the computer, and something pretty important is the media controls, how to control your media and answer calls. Now that we have the packaging and unboxing out of the way, let's go ahead and actually start off by talking about the design and the build quality of this Audio-Technica set of earbuds. The first thing I want to say is that these things do come in 3 different colors. The one I got was the blue color, but you also get the black version and the khaki version. I figured I'd go with blue because I never had like a mid-color level set of earbuds, so I thought it would be pretty cool to check these out and just have something different overall. These will be using the latest version of Bluetooth, which is currently Bluetooth 5.0. So this thing will be able to connect with some of your latest devices out there, especially your smartphones. If you're connecting it to a computer, it's not going to connect to an older computer like the MacBook 2012 version, because that has like an older version of Bluetooth. In terms of water resistance, these things are not waterproof. The most amount of water you can get on these is maybe sweating and a little bit of rain. These do come with a built-in microphone, which is great for recording yourself or taking calls on your phone or desktop. And we'll get into how the media controls and how to actually answer calls on this pair of earbuds a little later in the video. Now, about the actual sound quality, I would say the bass on these things are really, really good. Actually, I think that's the highlight of these things. So if you're doing things like listening to more beaty, poppy music, maybe like hip hop or some like more like low level distortion music like rocky stuff or trance, these things are gonna do really good. The mids are also pretty good, I would say, on these, pretty balanced. But where these things do suffer a little bit are on the highs. The highs feel a little bit like they're flat or echoey. So I don't know, if you're listening to like a lot of piano or female vocals, then these things aren't gonna be too great. But I know in like a lot of like electric music, you know, a lot of females do sing there, but you won't really notice it because of all the other lows and mids, and it's gonna sound solid overall. My daily headset at the computer right now is the Bose QC35, and if I compare the sound quality of the Audio-Technicas here versus the Bose QC35s, I would say they're pretty equivalent in terms of the levels that they deliver the audio in. The bass is good on both, the mids are also pretty great, but the highs are kind of like on the meh side. I'm happy with them overall and no complaints on my end. Alright, now let's talk about some of the components that the set of earbuds came with. You do get a charging case right here, which is fairly small, I would say. If I hold it in my hand, you can see it's about the size of my hand here, or half of my hand, and then the width is, you know, about the width of my hand. And then the height, it's pretty much an inch, I would say. So it could easily fit in your pocket and it's not gonna be too, you know, distracting. Now, in terms of how much battery this thing actually holds, the earbuds themselves, they last for 15 hours on a full charge, and then these can hold about 45 hours worth of continuous playtime. So you're looking at, on a full charge with the earbuds and these, you're looking at 60 hours combined for continuous use total. So if you use these for about 2 hours a day, these things are gonna last you a month. So that's pretty good, I would say. Something that I thought was pretty cool with this set of earbuds was that when you actually put them inside the charging case, they automatically turn off. And when you take them out, they automatically turn on. So I think that's pretty convenient. So you don't have to always hold the button for 3 seconds to turn it on or off. But if you do want to turn them off and you don't have the case on you, you just hold it for 3 seconds and it'll turn on or off. Also, something else I noticed with the ear tips is if you don't put it into your ear in a snug way, it's not gonna sound as good. So make sure you really get it in there, and you're gonna get the most out of your music and audio quality. Because if it's sticking out a little bit or it's not in all the way, it's gonna let that music out and it's just not gonna sit properly in your ear. So just play around with it until it feels right. The earbuds also come with a set of rings that you wrap around the earbuds, and then it helps the earbud sit more securely in your ear. So if you're doing things like exercising, working out, running, or just, I don't know, something intense, a lot of moving, then the earbud rings are going to be pretty helpful. Now, both of these earbuds do have a button on one side. You get one on the left ear and one on the right ear over here. And you can control some things with the earbuds. You can control your calls and your media music controls. So you can see on the screen here some of the controls on how to actually use the earbuds. When you're getting a call, it's gonna pretty much hijack the controls of the media, and all you do is push the right earbud once and it's gonna answer the call. And then when you're done with the call, you push the right earbud again, and then it's gonna hang up the call. So my final thoughts on these earbuds, there's some things I did like and did not like about these earbuds. The biggest thing I didn't like about these earbuds was that I wasn't able to use them for more than 3 hours at a time before my ear started to get a little bit irritated. So I had all the fittings set properly. I had the ear tips set to medium. I tried the large ones, the small ones, and I still just couldn't figure out how to get rid of this problem, but I had to take them off for about 30 minutes before my ear, I guess, recovered, and then I could put them back in again without it being really irritating. So for long-term use, these didn't really work out for me, unfortunately. But for sessions that are like 1 to 2 hours, these were perfectly fine and I had no issues with them. So if you're planning to use these for a long period of time, keep in mind that you may have to remove them from time to time so that you can give your ears a little break. And if you're doing things like going to the gym or working out or whatever, typically you're there for only 1 to 2 hours and then you're done. But if you're planning to use these at like an office setup and you're gonna have them in for like hours and hours and hours at a time, then I can't say I could really recommend these for that sort of use. But other than that, I would say the sound quality on these are solid. The bass is really booming. The mids are pretty good. The lights are kind of meh, but it all comes out to be a pretty good package. The battery life is also really good, 15 hours, and then additional 45 with the charging case here. If you guys are interested in picking up this set of earbuds by Audio-Technica, I'll leave a link down in the description on where you can find them. If you guys want to know what's happening in the tech world, I pretty much review the latest products that come out, so make sure you guys click that subscribe button so y'all don't miss a thing. Don't forget to like this video and leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching.